Rise and shine, and welcome back to Waking Up with 1-1, the new series I'm starting on the channel. Going to be reviewing and breaking down all these coffees that I like to drink, because if there's one juice I like just as much as whiskey and rum, and it's definitely coffee. I am an absolute coffee addict, love my caffeine, and I just can't imagine waking up without it. So I figured I'd share some of the expressions that I get and see if you like some of these brands or might want to check these out, or maybe some of them that you might want to stay away from that I just don't think are worth your money, because some of these are kind of expensive, and why waste your money? Because coffee is meant to be absolutely delicious. Today we're going to be breaking down the Umbria. It's a Italian cafe. It's Arco Etrusco. I'm sure I butchered that name, but yeah, Italian coffee, and it's I've had a couple of Umbrias I wasn't absolutely a fan of, but let's see how this one tastes. This one definitely smells good. It's a dark roast coffee. Supposedly it's their boldest blend of all their flavors. This is their boldest. Nice, dark, rich coffee from South and Central America. It definitely has a nice, sweet, caramelized smell. The other ones were a little more floral, a little more funky. I don't really like the floral and the perfume and like aromatic type coffees. I like I don't mind chocolate or some sweetness, but if it gets too floral or flowery, I'm just not a big fan of those coffees. All the big flavored, real crazy flavored coffees, I'm not a big fan of those. But this one just smells dark and rich, smooth, a little caramel. Oh man, let's get to tasting it. And as you know, like I said in my last one, I like a little bit of coffee with my cream and sugar, but for these I'm going to try them black, and then I'll try them with a little cream and sugar. Cheers. Bold but smooth. Again, this one's not acidic at all. It's just super smooth for being a dark roast coffee. Basically an Italian espresso blend. This is super, super smooth. Tiny, just hint of chocolate, but more just a deep, dark, rich, just tiny bit of sweetness with this one. No floral, no vanilla. Like I said, just a tiny bit of caramel, tiny hint towards chocolate. But just a deep, dark richness with this one. Extremely impressive how, there is no acidity to this. It is just, I'm really not into drinking coffee black. I can't wait to get some cream and sugar in this. But for drinking it black, this is super smooth. Like, there is no bitter bite to this whatsoever. Let's get a little cream and sugar in it and see how it goes.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thanks, Deb.
Deb, you have such a pretty face. You should be on a Christmas card.
You just made my day.
Like I said, I like a little coffee with my cream and sugar. This is already a pretty light color for being dark roast. That is a light brown. And it has almost it's black, it had almost a tea smell. It has almost a tea smell to it. Let's see how it is with the cream and sugar. Sounds right. Smooth, creamy, sweet, and delicious. Like I said, I've tried a couple other Umbrias. This is what the bag looks like. I've tried a couple other ones, and I wasn't the biggest fan of them, but this one, I have to say, the Arco Etrusco is absolutely delicious. This is amazing. Like I said, just a slight, not even really chocolate, almost like a real light cocoa powder taste to it. Just a real faint, like sweet, but not too sweet. Like between a cocoa and a dark chocolate. Not super dark, but a darker chocolate. Just sweet, but not too sweet. This is absolutely delicious. Absolutely 1-1 approved. Oh, with my cream and sugar, it's absolutely amazing. This is I'd give this one an 8.7 out of 10. This is absolutely delicious. Especially, I'm probably liking it even more because I've had some other Umbrias that I wasn't a huge fan of. But this one, the Arco Etrusco, If you see it, pick it up all day. This is absolutely delicious. Yeah, it looks like the Umbria goes for right around $13, so, you know, not too bad. It's about $13 for a 12-ounce bag. And once again, just sweet, just a tiny bit of cocoa chocolate, absolutely delicious. And the low acidity on this is amazing. Like I said, there is no bitterness to this coffee whatsoever, which is really nice. For a really dark roast like an Italian espresso, you're not going to find that in a lot of them. This is well done. Absolutely delicious. So yeah, if you guys see it on the shelf, Umbria Arco Etrusco, absolutely pick it up and you will not be disappointed. You guys have an amazing rest of the day. Until we see you next time, here's to waking up.